Let's talk about both of these hearings today with trial attorney and former prosecutor in Seattle, Washington, Vanessa Sargent, and in Detroit, Michigan, trial attorney Michael Jaafar. Good afternoon to both of you. Michael, there's this gag order which is going to be discussed in two separate hearings. One is launched basically from the Gonzalez family. They don't want to be part of it. They don't believe, as a victim family member, that they should be underneath any sort of gag order. The other is from a media coalition. They always fight them and they always lose. But so let's talk about the family, though. Should the gag order encompass family members?
You know, unfortunately, I think it should. And I'll tell you why. Because at the end of the day, you know, we have a justice system which is more important than this defendant, right? I always tell the story of, John Adams when he defended the revolution, the British soldiers that killed protesters. He became the most villainous, hated person in the country's history. And he said, if we're going to become a country, we have to live up to our ideals, and our ideals go through the justice system. We have to have a justice system that's beyond reproach. So if the gag order does not apply to the families, what if this guy is innocent? The evidence doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for him. But what if he's innocent? There's been many cases when somebody looked like they were guilty before the evidence came out, and then when the evidence came out, they actually were not guilty. We have many people who, since the invention of DNA, have been taken off of death row, right, and taken out of prison because the DNA, we thought they had committed the murder, but the DNA evidence shows otherwise. So what if he's innocent and the family members fully believe he's guilty? If the gag order does not apply to them, then they're going to be on social media, they're going to be on the internet, they're going to be lobbying without knowing it. They're going to be lobbying for his conviction. That matters, right? Because there isn't going to be anybody on the other side lobbying publicly to the public for him to be acquitted. And so it's just not fair. If not to him, it's not fair to our justice system. The justice system works. Let it run, let it play out. And in order for it to play out, you have to have people who you cannot have the jury pool be tainted by extraneous matters. One of them is going to be the family lobbying for his conviction. That's a factor. And so the gag order takes it out as a factor, and let the courtroom decide.